And we're talking with Bloomsburg University interim head football coach Paul Darragh. Paul, let's talk about how the spring wrapped up for you with the maroon and gold game. Obviously, the defense, according to the scoring system, had a big day. But what were your overall impressions of the game?
Well, I was pleased. I mean, I think, unfortunately, we may have skewed the scoring system a little bit towards the defense. But the other aspect of that, we did pull some of our starters out early just to get some young guys some snaps. So I think that was a little bit of those were kind of the two reasons for that score. But still very pleased. I think we did identify, in the spots that we were looking for, to some young guys to step up at the wide receiver position as well as that linebacker. Those were the two kind of positions that we had to identify. And then on the offensive line, we did, because we were with Alex Bucher and Brian Clark not participating in the spring. We got a lot of snaps from some young guys, and I think even though we would want them to perform better, I think they've got a lot of great snaps, and that helped them prepare them to really be able to step in and play in the fall. So overall, I was very happy. I think again, just made sure that we came out relatively healthy, which we did, and from that standpoint, I think it was a successful spring.
How about from a coaching standpoint? I know we talked about before the game, just for you guys as a staff running through a game, situations and things. How did it go from that standpoint?
Yeah, it was good, and we actually tried to do that as well in the previous scrimmage, and we'll do that a couple times in the fall in our own inter-squad scrimmages again before the season. And that gives our offensive staff and our defensive staff, with Chet Hennikel now as a coordinator and making the calls, just an opportunity to kind of go through the operation process of making calls and getting personnel groupings on and off the field. So the more we can do that prior to September 7th, the better. And I think that was another reason why we, kind of split and had the defense on one side and the offense on the other. That gave them the opportunity as a defensive staff, our defense staff, to operate in a game-like situation, which is the more we can do that, the better. So it went well, and I think certainly we're ironing out some kinks and getting used to the new roles of both myself and with Chet. Obviously, on the offensive side, it had been the same with Brian McBride being the offense coordinator, and Jack Leidig, helping with the calls. So all in all, the more we could do that, the better, and that's why it was good that we were able to do that during the spring game.
And of course, the big news this week: the Huskies selected as one of the national TV games for CBS. You've got to be excited about that.
Yeah. I think what's really nice about it too. Obviously, it's a rival in Shippensburg, who certainly we have a great history with, but also the fact that it's a home game. And the last time we were on, it was at IUP. Which is nice, but I think this will give us the ability to showcase the stadium and Bloomsburg University's campus, and so that part of it is also, I think, a benefit. I think we all see the advantage to that. So, but hopefully, and I do believe that'll be a critical game at that point in time in the season, and the fact that it'll be on national television just makes it much more special.
Well, hope you and the staff enjoy the summer, and good luck as we head towards fall.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.